So I have a couple of people who have been asking what did I pre-order, and I figured it'll be a pretty good chance to like exercise those editing muscles that I'm trying to get used to. So I did pre-order a bunch of stuff, and I figured I'd turn this whole thing into a video, and then the second half would be games that are kind of like honorable mentions that I want to pre-order, but there's something about it that I'm really keeping my eye on. So these are all the games that I've pre-ordered for 2022. Now, the thing that we should probably keep in mind is that these are just games right now. It's the pre-order is actually bigger because I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff, but it's just like other things like tapestries and things like I pre-ordered some manga, and I pre-ordered like other things to make the game room that I'm building, which is not even going to be a game room. Well, no, it is a game room, but it's like it's a long story. It's like a passion project of mine, but when I get there, I'll get there, but it's not finished yet. So anyway, we'll just get started to games that I pre-ordered in 2022. So first things first, let's start with the first one. We're gonna do this alphabetical because I don't remember what date these are, but I'm gonna try and remember. So we have let's see how good I can be and start with April. So games that I have coming out in April. Actually, I have a game that's coming out at the end of March, so we'll start with that one actually. And that game is Crystar. So I did pre-order Crystar, the limited edition from NIS America, which is Nipponichi Software. I did pre-order that, Ellie, but well, there's no buts. It comes out on the 29th. So I pre-ordered that. I did originally buy that game on the PS4 a while ago, and then I sold it. Only because I didn't have time to play it, so I got rid of it. And now I'm just like, well, it's coming out again. I kind of regretted it when I sold it, but now that it's coming out again, I just decided to pre-order it. And that was one of the games where they took the money out, and I got hit really, really hard. My account got hit because 4 pre-orders simultaneously hit my account. So that hurt, but hey, I guess my future self will worry about the repercussions. Next, I pre-ordered, because that was March and I remember that one. Actually, I think I remember most of these dates. But, okay, so in June we're just gonna go to June. We're gonna do it out of order because this is alphabetized on my list. We got AI Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. I managed to pre-order the limited edition, and a friend of mine, she told me to play AI Somnium Files, the first one, and I've been reading through that one, and it's a visual novel. It's really, really good. If you haven't played it, please get your hands on that game. Unfortunately, I think I overpaid for mine. I paid $80 for mine. I think it was just really hard to find, or maybe it was originally just 80 bucks. I did buy the day one edition, but I wasn't really trying to, so whatever. But that game comes out in June 24th, 2022. I'm all out of order, so yeah, that's a pre-order that I have in June. So that's way down the road. Let's see if I can go back to doing this like in order. Okay, so that Somnium Files is in June, right? So where are we at? April. So in April, I have let's see. I have Food Girls 2 Civil War coming out in April. I got that one pre-ordered. That's about what, 7,500 yen, I think, something like that. I pre-ordered limited edition of that. That is a visual novel. I've been trying to get into my visual novels lately, so visual novels have really gotten me over it. But you guys already knew I finished Deathmark. I need to go and play NG, but I haven't really had time because I'm playing AI Somnium Files, so, and I'm playing other RPGs. But yeah, I pre-ordered Food Girls 2 Civil War limited edition. That should be out in April. That's gonna be in my big giant April Ami shipment that I got coming. So I pre-ordered that. I also pre-ordered the limited edition of Neptunia Cross Senran Kagura Ninja Wars on the Nintendo Switch. I got my hands on that and some other goodies from Idea Factory, which is pretty fun. I was really hoping that this one actually got pushed back, but it didn't, because the reason why I was hoping that this got pushed back is because in terms of like paying, it's because when you pre-order from Idea Factory, you have to pay them up front for your pre-order. You can't, it's not like Ami where you can make like a big giant list and they never hit your account until the month of when your shipment is built. It's not like that. That's why I pre-order so much from Ami. But I got Neptunia Cross Senran Kagura coming out. Really looking forward to that because I'm a big Neptunia fan, so that should be coming out. Next is Tasomachi Behind the Twilight. I pre-ordered that one. That one should also be out in April. That one's packaged with my Food Girls pre-order. I don't really know what this game is. I didn't look it up, but it feels like a adventure platformer. So just by like screenshots alone, it looks pretty damn good. So I figure I pre-ordered that one. It does look intriguing. It was affordable, so I was like, why not? I'll just package it. Let's see. Now, leaving April, I don't know what else I have coming out in April. Oh wait, yeah, dude. I got Tormented Souls on the Nintendo Switch. I did pre-order that one on Amazon. I pre-ordered that one because it's survival horror, and it reminded me of like old school Resident Evil, but very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Stiff. It looks pretty stiff. Like the characters look robotic almost. But I feel like that just brings more charm to the game because I grew up in that era when everything was stiff, so I'm fine with that. But I did pre-order that. And that one got delayed because it was supposed to come out in February and it got pushed back, so that was unfortunate. Also coming out in April that I have in my Ami shipment. Actually, it's coming out in March. It comes out at the end of the month. That's coming with my big giant shipment from Japan, because I still have another shipment coming out at the end of the month. I pre-ordered Kobayashi Dragon Maid, so that one's like a shmup. I pre-ordered that one. I'm not gonna lie, I pre-ordered that one because it comes with a Weiss Wars card, and I tend to buy things that have like trading cards in them. I just like that stuff. I don't know why. And the artwork looks good, so that was pretty much why I bought that. I like the artwork of the box, and because it's a shmup, it reminds me of Battle Sisters. I think it's called Sisters Royale. So bought that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, also coming out in April. Almost forgot. I pre-ordered Galgun, but not just any edition. The Trinity edition. I bought that. I pre-ordered that one. I pre-ordered that one. I'm a huge fan of Galgun. But I got this one in particular because it comes with all 3 games, and it comes with all these other neat like plushies and such. And I don't own any like plushies. And I want to like spritz up, my room that I have dubbed Hotel Gomeden. And if you don't know what Hotel Gomeden is the place where you fuse your demons in Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers. That's where Victor stays. He stays in a place called Hotel Gomeden. So that's what I call my room where I work. So, yeah, the plushies are gonna be there to like probably put on the couch and make the place look a bit more lively. So I pre-ordered that, and because I'm weird, that's also why I pre-ordered it. Next, because I don't know what else comes out in April. Wait, does this come out in April? Yes, it does. I pre-ordered Love Kami trilogy on the Nintendo Switch. Love Kami comes out next month as well. So I pre-ordered that because it's another... I think this one's a harem. it's a harem visual novel, so why not? You know, I guess I'm trying to figure out what it is about these particular games that a lot of Japanese guys like, because I've never actually played one. So I bought a couple. So I bought, you know, the Food Girls game, and I bought this one because after I played Deathmark and I played what's the other one? Silver Case. Those are like murder mysteries. So I wanted to play something a little more lighthearted, maybe romantic, you know, just to see what they're like. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy them because I like the art style, so that's pretty cool. Next, alright, because I don't remember, I pre-ordered Chaos Head, Noah, and Chaos Child Double Pack Steelbook from Amazon. I pre-ordered this because this always caught my attention on the, I think it was the Vita. It caught my attention, but at the time I wasn't playing visual novels. I didn't really care. Now that I do, I'm starting to pay more attention. So I know this one is made by Spike Chunsoft, so I don't know what this is about, but I pre-ordered it, and I really dig the artwork. So figure why not before the steelbook, you know, disappears. Next, let's see. What else I got here? I also pre-ordered a copy of Loopers from Ami. I read the synopsis on Loopers and it caught my attention. Loopers is sounds like a really interesting trip, so I figure I pre-ordered that visual novel as well from Ami. That one's also with a, what is that, June? Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, my June shipment is gonna destroy my heart and soul. I thought that my March shipment was really, really big, but my June shipment from Japan, my God, I'm gonna be coughing up blood by the end. Next, I pre-ordered NIS Classics Volume 2, the one that has Makai Kingdom and ZHP on it. I never played neither one of those games, but I'm familiar with them on the PS2. So I pre-ordered that limited edition. I'm actually like debating whether I should cancel it or not. I'm not too sure. But May is actually kind of clear for me. I don't really have anything coming in May except that. The only thing is I'm wondering if I should just cancel that and save that money towards the June shipment. But I know me, if I cancel this, I'm gonna regret it. So that's a negative. That's a no, not doing it. This next one in particular, I have to actually thank a Twitter follower for this one because they really helped me out with this one. I appreciate it. Mars, this one is for you. I pre-ordered this as soon as they sent it to me, and this is Omari. I pre-ordered Omari. Omari went up like 2-3 weeks ago for pre-order. I pre-ordered that one. I don't even remember where I pre-ordered it from. I just know as soon as I saw it, I pre-ordered it because I remember seeing this game pop up on Steam a while back, like a year and a half ago, and I was like, man, I would really love to play this game, but I don't want to pay this money for a digital game. So as soon as this came up, I was like, yeah, I'm pre-ordering this. So Mars, thanks. Appreciate you. Extra kudos to you. This next game that I pre-ordered is also coming out in June. So I told you, my June shipments hit me. It's 7 Pirates H. I pre-ordered 7 Pirates H because it looks like Hyperdimension Neptunia, but with pirate anime girls. Why not? I never even heard of this game, but I saw some screenshots and a friend of mine, my good friend of mine, sent it to, showed me some gameplay, and I pre-ordered it on the spot. So I didn't even really think about it. So that's another pre-order that I'm getting. This is one that I'm probably going to cancel as soon as NIS America puts it up on their storefront, and it is Void Terrarium 2. Now, Void Terrarium 2 got is getting a sequel. When it got announced, I was jumping to the heavens. I was excited because when I told you guys when I first got my Switch, that was the game I was playing the most, was Void Terrarium. Void Terrarium is a roguelike dungeon crawler, but it rewards you for dying. I really enjoy that game. It's probably confusing to say it rewards you for dying, and what I'm saying is, like, when you enter dungeons in that game, when you get killed, all of the items that you lose gets added into resources that you can use to build the terrarium to upgrade the robot. So it's just fantastic game. I love that game. As soon as Nippon Ichi Software puts that thing up, limited edition, on their website, it's add to cart all day, because I'm buying that. Next, I'm still debating on this one. It's Yuri Kill. Yuri Kill is a visual novel shmup, so it has two things that I like in one. This was made by the author who made, what's that anime where the kids do the gambling? The high schoolers do the gambling in their school. Kamigugeru, I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what it's, I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not sure. But it's written by him, or her. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but it's written by that author. And Yuri Kill has a shmup and visual novel aspects to it. So I want to get this, and I got it, but now I'm wondering if I should cancel it, because this comes out in July, and I know the June shipment is going to destroy me. Am I still going to have the funds to get this? And I'm not too sure, so. That poster is dope, though, so probably not. Probably not going to cancel. And last but not least, but this comes out way in September. This is, which one is this? Zero no Kaseki. Yo, Trails from Zero. I pre-ordered Trails from Zero. Limited edition. This is sold out. Not surprising. I've gotten into the Trails games. I bought and I played a little bit of Trails of Cold Steel 3, which is Sen no Kaseki. I haven't started Sen no Kaseki 4 yet, only because I haven't gotten there. And that game is really long. Now, all the other previous games, luckily there is a series of videos on the internet where you can just watch videos on the story. So I was up to speed in like 12 hours of my life because I got so invested. So I'm up to speed, so I can start at Trails of Cold Steel 3. But I will tell anybody, it's very true. Play these games in order. You would love it that way more. But I did pre-order this. It is sold out on all formats. It is gone. You can't get this limited edition anymore. I went to their website and it was completely wiped. So, those are my pre-orders for now. Now, this is subject to change because I don't know what's going to come out in the next coming months, what's going to get announced, and I'm just going to, add to this batch of already growing attack on my wallet. So, there's more to come out. Now, let's go to honorable mentions. So, these are games that I want to pre-order, but right now I'm just kind of like dialing it back. The first one is 13 Sentinels. I want to play 13 Sentinels, but because it comes out in it comes out in a busy month for me. It comes out right in between March and February, not February, March and April, and it's gonna destroy me if I get this. It's gonna set me back because I have 4 other shipments that are coming out in April. I don't want to add $60 onto that, so I'm probably gonna have to pass on this for now. But I'm probably gonna try and grab it later. But I'll just have to see. Next is 9-9. I want to get this. but with a lot of my honorable mentions, the problems with this visual novel, because I like the art style. The art style is really dope. I don't know what this game's about, but I know it's a visual novel. I can just tell. The problem that I'm having with this is that it only has Japanese, doesn't have English translations, so I did hear rumors that people do play their visual novels with like transcripts, but man, looking at one screen just to kind of like link up what people are saying, that's a lot of work. I want to relax when I read my VNs. I don't want to be stressed. This next one is Apathy Noragami Gakken Nanu Fushigi. Always mess that last part up. So this is a horror visual novel about individuals stuck in a school. Now the problem with this one is that it's also not translated. I do want to try this because it's a horror visual novel and it seems right up my alley, but it doesn't have English translation, so I kind of have to pass on it. It comes out in a good time too. It comes out in August, man. I do want to play this. I do want to read it, but gotta pass. The other one is Eve, Ghost Enemies. I want to get the limited edition to this because this one looks really cool. It reminds me of like Psycho Pass. I really enjoy that anime, but this one is another one that doesn't have English subs, which I feel like it should have English subs. It just looks so damn good. But I also heard that this was on the PlayStation 2, so this is like a port. But I do want to play. I do want to play this or read it. Do you play visual novels? Do you read them? You do them both, right? So I can just say read or play. I do want to read this because it just looks so cool. It looks really cool. But gotta pass. Next is Hyperdimension Neptunia, Sisters vs. Sisters. I'm not gonna lie. I want to get this, but it's on the PlayStation 4. I told you guys I wasn't gonna buy any more PlayStation 4 games, but Nep, yo. Nep does things, man. Like, her games, I want to play them. I like her games. The Tapestry is pretty cool too. But I wouldn't hang that anywhere in here, possibly. Yeah, I would. I would definitely hang it. I thought about it. Answer's still no, but I did think about it. It's affordable. I really just want that plushie, yo. I don't really want anything else. I just want the plushie. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a cool looking plushie. And last is White Knight. I want to get White Knight, but it comes out in June. Like I said, June is really beating me down right now, so I can't at the moment. But White Knight is kind of like a survival mystery horror. It has a really interesting art style, like so cool. But again, it's another one that I have to pass on. So anyway, so those are all of my pre-orders. Those are all of my honorable mentions. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot of pre-orders, right? Now, this is the thing. So when I pre-ordered some of these games, like let's say, we'll just say April, right? So April has what? I have like 2, 3, 4 games, right? I have 4 games pre-ordered. Now, in that one box, there's other things. Like I'm talking about things I probably should have never bought, but I bought them because I'm insane. But they're just things that I want, things that I some of them I actually need, and things that can spritz up my room. Like I put up some of the clear files here, but I want to add like tapestries in my game room. I have like the cool old school video game posters, but I also want to add other things. I have a Void Terrarium poster that I cannot wait to hang, and I'm probably going to take these down and put the Void Terrarium poster right here. But I don't have a frame for it yet. It's really big though, so that would be coming very, very soon. So, but I pre-ordered quite a bit. So anyway, I don't want to blab long, so that was all my pre-orders for this year, 2020. So I'll probably be doing this video again probably in August, because I think by August there will be more games that I want to add to the list, so we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys will want to see more of this, because I actually enjoyed this. Take care, guys.